Have you ever thought of fishing or being out in the open waters as relaxing therapy? What about being on the water in the dark, awaiting some of the most breathtaking sunrises you have ever seen, or kicking back without a worry in the world to watch it set? Have you ever met someone who puts in the same amount of hours as fishing as a person's average work week? Do you think fishing could be as competitive as many other sports? How would you like to have fun, socialize, and compete at the same time, with chances of bringing home local prizes that can be as much as $25,000? What about spending the day doing something you love, and at the day's end telling stories and just talking about life? Today's guest will share with us his time spent on the water and his passion for fishing that he would not change for almost anything in the world. The Humanities Communications Department at Nora Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Johanna Elgren.
Thank you for joining us for today's editions of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 3 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is an avid fisherman who loves fishing since he was a young child. He competes in the local tournaments each season and finds being out on the water as a getaway from some of the daily hassles he may face with. We would like you to meet today's guest, Bradley Sack.
Hi, Johanna. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So, Brad, I understand you are an avid fisherman and just generally love being out on the water. Could you share with us a little bit why you love being out on the water and what makes fishing so great in your view?
Well, there's so many things I enjoy about being out on the water. I would say the biggest thing, in my view, is it's almost like a getaway or a small vacation for me. Once I step out on the docks, I feel like I'm mentally in a different state of mind, and every worry in the world is gone. Waking up early in the morning, before there's a single car on the road, and rigging up all your gear before the sun has even come up is really exciting for me, and sometimes it's quite a challenge. You never know what you'll be faced with on the water, whether it be a great day of fishing or foul weather and stormy seas, which brings a little rush with it. Fishing the tournament takes months of planning and trying to track the fish and also bait for the tournaments. Also, for some of the longer tournaments, the 2 or 3 day tournaments, takes a lot of planning with the crew on who's bringing what. There are a lot of skills and techniques that take a long time to acquire, and you never stop learning. It's also a time for everyone to get together and just catch up on life. Tournaments become very competitive. A lot of times the younger crews are chasing the older crews who are really used to bringing home all the prizes and first place medals, especially my crew, who I fish with 2 of my close friends. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who wins or loses. There's always great food, and the drinks are always flowing.
I see. So could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
I decided to take the TV production course because I don't really have a set major as of yet, and I figure I'll keep testing out different fields to see maybe I could enjoy one of them and possibly make it a career one day. So I just wanted to keep testing out different majors.
See, sounds good. So what are the most useful things you've learned in the TV production course?
I would have to say the most useful thing I learned in the TV production course would be time management. There's so many things going on at once that need to all be completed in order for simple production to come together. And also working as a team played a huge role in these productions and making of films. You know, if one person's out for the day or doesn't know their role, then the whole team goes down together. So it's very interesting.
So tell us about the productions you have created for TV1. The Sequence, the Campus Story, and the Fall Season projects.
We started out with The Sequence. It was one of the first projects. It dealt with learning how to use the camera and different long shots and different angles we could take them at. There wasn't much movement in the camera. We eliminated zooming in and out, and I learned that not having a bunch of smaller clips made it difficult to kind of tell a sequence when put into 30 seconds. It was pretty difficult. The Campus Story was great. We took more in depth, zooming in, panning left or right, shifting focus, and it really came together great, and I enjoyed it, and I had great help from a great actor. The Fall project was also great. We got to go out and shoot beautiful scenery, and we used different camera shots like in the Campus Story, taking the camera in and out of focus while zooming in and zooming out. We also took long shots and close-ups and while coming in and out of focus. We also had to add music at the end of the sequence, not just bring the video down the timeline, but we also had to bring audio into the sequence on Avid.
Okay, so now I know you had one project that was your best. Could you tell us about it while we watch a part of it?
Sure. My best projects, it was hard to decide on which one, but I chose the Campus Story. It was difficult to choose this because my Fall project was my first project and I was kind of attached to it. Campus Story used more editing, and also it was difficult to make a choice of music to go along with the flow of the story being told. It was originally a story about the boy who was afraid of using the bathroom, but while filming it I never shot any film that made the viewer aware of why he was originally scared to use the bathroom. So when it turned out to be more of a mystery, and the music in the background kind of turned it into a little bit of a cartoon. I got great help from Buali Nakvai, who acted for me, and he was truly a great actor. And also the story originally came from Paulo Caserta, and it was really a great storyline, and I was very excited to film it and see how it all came together.
I see. So after learning how to shoot and edit all this project, what would you like to create next?
I would have to say what I would love to do next would be, since I'm such a huge fisherman and love being out in the water, I would love to have time to actually bring a camera out with myself and my crew and film scenery, and also some live film of fishing in the tournaments and just doing a little partying out there and being able to have the videos to look down on when I'm older.
Today we got to meet someone who has enlightened us on the enjoyment he gets out of being out on the water and fishing. He soon plans to transfer to another 4-year college where he will pursue his dream of one day opening his own company. He plans on continuing to show interest in filmmaking and will love to shoot video out on the water while fishing in tournaments and having fun on the weekends with his friends. We hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you'll continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and good day.
Thank you, Johanna.
Thank you.
This has been The New Directors, with your host Johanna Elgren, directed by Justin Gentile. I'm your announcer, Courtney Zam. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.